Welcome to Non-Monogamous TV. I'm RobKowalski, featuring for the channel, and today I'm here to talk to you about 7 reasons why Christian women should pursue polygyny. Let's be real. Most modern Christian women aren't choosing monogamy. They're choosing singleness, fornication, or fatherless homes. Not because they want to, but because the church never gave them another option. Polygyny is not about being less loved. It's about being covered, protected, and part of something stable. It's not a downgrade. For many, it's the only real upgrade left. So here are 7 reasons why Christian women should pursue polygyny. Reason number 1, you already share men, you just don't get the benefit. Let's not kid ourselves. Most women today, even Christian ones, would rather be a side chick than a second wife. Why? Because culture taught you to chase attention, not commitment. But here's the truth. Modern dating is polygyny, just without the commitment. You're sleeping with a guy who's texting 5 others. No leadership, no covenant, no household, no protection. Polygyny gives you what hookup culture never will: structure, legacy, and security. Reason number 2, there aren't enough godly men to go around. Let's talk numbers. There are 20 million more women than men in the church today in the United States. And most of the men who are in church, they're either married or not spiritually ready. So what do pastors say? Wait on the Lord, don't settle, God will provide. Meanwhile, your real options are stay single forever, marry a man who doesn't share your faith, or marry a godly man who already has a wife. Polygyny isn't about being second. It's about not being left out. Reason number 3, polygyny gives single mothers a redemptive path. 1 in 3 kids in America grows up without a father today. And no, the government check is not a substitute for a godly man. Polygyny gives single moms a second chance. A chance to give her children structure, legacy, a father figure, and a household where she isn't doing everything on her own. You won't hear this from the church, but it might just be the most loving thing a man of God can offer. Reason number 4, it rescues you from the strong and independent, I don't need no man trap. Sure, you can work, you can grind, you can hold it all down by yourself, but is that what you really want? Or is that just what feminism told you was your only option? A Proverbs 31 woman builds a household, not as a solo act, but as a powerful part of a kingdom structure. In polygyny, women complement, not compete. They help each other, they build legacy, and they rest in their femininity. Reason number 5, it's not about being the only one, it's about being secure. Let's keep it real. Most women reject polygyny because of ego, not scripture. They say, I want to be the only one. But ask yourself this, would you rather be the only one and be uncovered, or one of several and be loved, protected, and secure? God never said you had to be the only one. He said you had to be faithful. And here's the truth that no one wants to say out loud. Polygyny, when done right, is one of the most secure marriage models that God ever designed. You don't have to worry about being abandoned. You don't have to fear being replaced. You don't age out. You don't get discarded the moment a younger woman shows up. Because a righteous man doesn't throw his wife away. He expands the mission. Every wife becomes part of a stronger household, a bigger vision, and a deeper legacy. If women got on board with this, we'd see stronger homes and fewer divorces. Because a man wouldn't have to leave his first wife to find help or fulfillment. He could expand the household, not explode it. This isn't about status, it's about safety. And the most secure place you can be is under a godly covering. Reason number 6, it multiplies stability, not just love. Let's be honest, most households today are barely getting by. 2 parents working full-time, kids shipped off to daycare, public schools pushing garbage, everyone exhausted, stressed, and stretched thin. That's not legacy. That's survival. Modern marriage says, as long as we're in love. Biblical marriage says, let's build something. Polygyny isn't just about adding wives, it's about multiplying income, support, and multiplying vision under one roof. Many hands make light work. Imagine a home where the kids don't get raised by strangers, where the wives help each other and not compete, where one wife is with the babies while another handles groceries or homeschooling. The financial pressure doesn't crush the man or the marriage. So ask yourself, would you rather have 100% of a man who's barely surviving, or 50% of a man who's walking in his full purpose, blessing, and obedience? Wives wouldn't be replaced, they'd be joined by a sister, by a helper, by someone she could even mentor into biblical womanhood. That's not dysfunction, that's design. This isn't about feelings, it's about function. Building homes that work, kids that thrive, and women who aren't running themselves into the ground trying to do it all alone. Polygyny is kingdom practicality, and it ends the myth that 2 broke, burned out parents are the best that we can offer. Reason number 7, it aligns with scripture. Even if the church hates it, God never condemned polygyny. He regulated it. He blessed men through it. He used it in metaphors for himself. You can dislike it, but don't call it sin. The church may call it outdated, oppressive, or even cultish, but what the church is afraid to teach might be exactly what God is calling you into. If you're a woman who's tired of the lies, waiting on a man who may never come, tired of doing life alone while pretending it's empowering, then maybe God is inviting you into something deeper. My wife Sana leads a community of women who are exploring this path with wisdom, truth, and no pressure. It's called Faithful Femininity. If you're ready to have the conversation that most churches won't have with you, apply now. There's a link in the description of this video or in my bio. Let's rebuild family, let's reclaim marriage, and let's rediscover the truth.